Right there's some water, and that is from here, I believe. So I'm gonna have to figure something out for that. This came with the Coop. It's pretty tight, but it still managed to get in there, I think. And there's some water. So it seems like this side, all right here, is coming in from there. Hi, I just wanted to do a quick tour and review of the Producer's Pride Citadel. It came in this large palette that I have painted on. Excuse my yard as we are doing spring cleanup. So this is it. It is a great size coop. That's why we bought it. I got this light at Tractor Supply as well. It's a solar light. The coop, first I will talk about the problems that I've noticed. Obviously there's some things that did not go together right or line up. The floor being one of them, one of the issues. This bottom latch here does not go into the bracket, so we will need to replace the bracket. This board that they walk up, I can't think of what it's called right now, but it is pretty steep. The chickens were sliding on it and didn't really want to use it. They were having some trouble, so I just made this, and they seem to be able to walk up it with this on there, so I will have to maybe just prop it up with something at some point, maybe add a couple more strips on there so they can walk up it better. The other issues, I was having rain, water coming into the coop from this and this. So I will be getting larger metal pieces like this to go across the entire thing. I did have to patch here. I patched here. I patched here. So other than that, latches, locks, waterproofing, those are things that you can kind of expect to have to do, even with the pre-built coop, so it's not really a huge deal. The floor is also pretty thin, so I am planning on getting another piece of wood to cut and lay over top of it at some point. The coop is a great size. The run is nice size. It's obviously around the same size as the coop. I like that it's covered, so when it's raining, the chickens can still be out and not be soaking wet, especially because I have chickens with feathered feet, so that was something I liked. The run doors open in 3 spots, so we have it on the front, on this side, and the back opens. I can't open right now because I have a barrier in the ground here, so it's kind of blocking the doors from being able to open. I just have the front accessible right now. I do plan on adding an extension run off the back of this. This is actually supposed to be on the inside. My wonderful husband was watching 3 kids and a friend at the time of putting this together, so that got flipped around, but it doesn't seem to be an issue. I did spray some Flex Seal just on this so water doesn't sit on it or get into it, which it doesn't seem to be an issue. Yeah, patched. Most of the water that I've seen when it rained had come in on these side roofs, which we will be able to fix pretty easily, I think. So the inside of the coop is a really good size. I really like it. It does have the mesh here on the windows, so when they're open, so that's nice. 3 roosting bars and then 1 large one going across. I think that's a pretty good size roosting bars. I have 6 birds in here right now. They are about 7 weeks old, and they're gonna get bigger, so I think this was a nice size for them. I did add the lock on here. You guys ready to come out? I did add the lock on. It latches here. This kind of just goes up and down. So it doesn't. I have furniture pads here for, I had a couple nails that were coming through a little bit, so I just got some furniture pads and stuck them on. I also think I'm going to put something here to control the bedding. As you can see, she's knocking some bedding down. Hopefully they can get down all right. No, they're not coming out. Something I'm kind of actively working on so they can get down easier. But yeah, the coop itself is a great size. 4 nesting boxes. I have to block those off because they're obviously sleeping in this one. You can see kind of the gaps there from the doors. I'm not sure if I should leave that because it might be good to have a little extra ventilation. These windows, when they open, they do blow around everywhere. So this one usually stays shut because the wind blows it shut. That one will stay open, but it does blow around. We're going to get maybe an eye hook latch just to put up here or on this side just to hold it open when it should be open. All right, nesting boxes. I haven't repainted the back of these yet. It was pretty ugly. So this is it from the sides. It seems to be pretty good size. I wanted a little space in case I wanted to get a few more chickens. So I heard about chicken math, and I just want to make sure that they're comfortable and maybe to have room to expand if we wanted to in the future. It seems to be a pretty good buy. I like it. Like I said, if you're looking for a coop that's pretty good size and don't have the means or time or skill to build your own, which was our case, it was pretty good. We got this on sale at Tractor Supply. I think it was $9.50, $60, something like that. But sometimes they run sales. So easy open. I'm not sure if I should add more locks to these. I'm not sure if raccoons can open these. But it's a good size. I'm 5'6" and just touch that there. This was a big problem. This roof did not go on evenly. So that was on the front here. I put fill-in foam there. There's foam on the back there, the foam and weather strip to kind of cover the foam. I put weather strip here to cover the foam, which is, I don't know if that's a permanent solution, but there are little quirks. I feel like every prefab Coop review I've seen, there's always quirks and always, you know, something you have to do to add to it and whatever. Overall, I do like it. The chickens like it. Like I said, there's 6 of them in there right now, so they do have some space. I would like to expand the run, but this is a good start, I think. I do really like it. So problems, rainproofing, things don't line up always, the latch, having to fill in gaps, things like that. And then for pros, I like that there's access doors around 3 sides of the run that you can open. I like the size of the coop. I like being able to get in on either side and in the front with the 2 big doors that open up. I like the big windows for ventilation. It does get pretty hot here in the summer in Northeast Ohio. So overall, I do really like it. The chickens seem to like it. So if they're happy, I'm happy. It seems easy to clean. Like I said, I just have like it's kind of like a kitty litter scoop with an extension handle. So that should be fairly simple to clean out. Yeah, so that's it. Citadel, Producer's Pride. Few issues overall. I'd probably give it 4 stars if I was doing a star review. It's a good, this is our first coop. This is our first chickens. Eventually I'd like to get to a point where I could build my own coop, but I'm just not really confident in doing that. So this is what we did. And like I said, I like it. The chickens like it. They kind of like roosting on my little thing I put on there. So